It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Indianapolis Colts. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at our visitors coming into play here. They know coming in they've got to be at their best because they're facing one of the better overall defenses in the NFL.
And this...
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led out by a man who rewrote Brett Favre's passing records at Southern Miss. It's Nick Mullins.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 3 yards remain for second down. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll drop to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he's got room. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Gibson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And running with power here. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Colts on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point up and through, and it's now a 7-0 game. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category, and that deserves a couple exclamation points.
And the thing that stood out to me was his ability to continue through the initial contact. How many times do we see runners get slowed up and not get what they can on a run because of that first contact? But he kept the compass pointing in the right direction, kept the legs churning, and turned this into a huge play.
So quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3. Gibson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. One more time with Gibson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Takes it at the 7. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. 5-3 their record at the halfway point, and you have to imagine that there are folks saying, hey, if we do that again in the second half, we're 10-6 and we're a playoff team.
I do think, though, that they have a couple of things working against them, and number one, the schedule, that's going to toughen up a bit because they've got some division games down the stretch, and those are always difficult. Number two, you know they've got to stay healthy.
He's by himself, Keenan Allen, the 20. Touchdown! Keenan Allen with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And that one makes it 14-7. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Paris Campbell, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. The extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy.
Throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake, but I'd go get up.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Nick Needham picks it off. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh.
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there for Cincinnati. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 yards the gain there, second down. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Keenan Allen with his second touchdown of the game of the season. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Indianapolis offense ready to go again.
And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 145 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Fulton sets to pass it. Rolling to his right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for Chris TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point safely through, and the lead now up to 14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. 41's the mic. 41's the mic. Watch out.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Looking sideline, incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
41's coming. 41's the mic. Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. All day.
They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. Looking to throw again on second down. Fulton flush to his right. Looking for Campbell downfield. And got his man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Now a play fake here on first down. That ball caught by Campbell. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big connection on that one. 39 yards. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Back to throw now on first down. To Mixon on the check down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Working with his 2nd and 4. Here's a give to Mixon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw here. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. They've sort of epitomized balance. I mean, he's thrown the ball pretty well. They've run the ball well. Got to be pretty happy over on that sideline.
Takes a lot of pressure off, doesn't it? As much as those guys back there want to throw the ball around and be the focal point, when you're able to run it well and hold the defense back from their pass rush, it allows you to throw it as well as we're seeing so far in this game.
Yeah, now they'll be looking to add to their lead here in the 2nd quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Throwing on 1st down. Fulton. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They go play action here on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's got this down to the 35.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And his throw here is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And out will come the offense as they take over.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Here's Gibson to start the drive. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
And some space here. Bulldozes past him. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 177 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, it's Gibson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That's it, baby.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. The point after is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Bengals drive about to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. You might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And I believe the Colts have recovered. Yes, they have. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
They'll roll him out right. And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Here's Fulton to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And my goodness, another interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
Let's go, let's go.
The Bengals are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Short throw to Disley. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Dumps it off to Mixon. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up a third down. They'll throw now on the final play. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we come to half. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football.
We play to win. Let's go.
Well, the Colts ready to go to work to start the third quarter. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Off the play fake. Fulton. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. His second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Colts add on to their lead. The extra point up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here? Mixon hit, and the ball is out. And this is going to get out of bounds. So they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
Hey. 41's the mic. 41's the mic. I got you. Hogan 19. 41's mic. I'm on. 41's coming.
Here's 2nd and 8. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll go as a gain of 4. And just like that, it's third down.
Don't worry about that. Single. Mike 41, Mike.
Back to throw here. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Hey, we're going to do what we do.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Let's go, defense.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Check 41. I'm coming for you, son.
Back to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Mullen's throw there complete to Allen. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
41 Mike. 41 Mike. Tighten up, tighten up.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Mixon with a first down carry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now Joe Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
All right, baby.
Logan Wilson came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. The pressure that time right up the middle, and he was able to wiggle in there pretty easily and get the sack.
Yeah, sometimes you end up getting caught in a little bit of a breakdown about who to block up front, and that creates the gap there, and he took full advantage, got to the quarterback, and finished off the sack.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Colts getting another possession here on offense. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And here's a give to Gibson. Room here to run. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there for Indy. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Gibson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
It doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. Room to run again. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. With his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Colts get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. No problem there on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Getting set to go again here on offense, Keenan Allen marches back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground, mix it again. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. He'll drop to throw. He finds his target, Allen. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Keenan Allen, 72 yards. And the Bengals gain a bit of respectability. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Get ready.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's had a touchdown for every quarter so far. 3 here in the 3rd, and probably hoping he's not done yet.
And this is a situation where it's okay to be greedy. When you've already scored 3 times, you want 4, you want more than that. And guess what? That only helps your team.
Yeah, so far 3, now in search of 4. Once more, Gibson. Running right through him. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet. But
and he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Here comes the ball.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read a receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down.
Don't do us like that.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Fulton sets to pass it. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Goes right back to Smith again. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Off play action. Fulton. The quick slant caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts add on to their 4th quarter lead, and they are on their way to improving to 8-2. Extra point up and through, and that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Cincinnati set to take over once again. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Watch the run, watch the run. Devon's a light. Watch the flag, watch the flag.
They'll drop to throw. He's got a man, that's Keenan Allen. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike. He's scared. 41 Mike. Watch the curl, watch the curl.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. And 2nd down.
41's the Mike, 41's the Mike. Check 41. Watch the run.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because just as you...
There he goes, Amari Cooper. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5.
Keep playing hard.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fulton. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Easy work. It's
Play
easy
action's
work.
supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. And now they're in the hurry up. They go play action here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Off the play fake. Fulton dancing to his left. This is Smith with a grab. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Off play action. Fulton. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Point after, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll look to throw here on first down. This goes out wide for Mixon. Not much there, only a yard. Now it's 2nd and 9. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Caught by Allen.
Here we go. Here we go.
His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
They'll look to throw again, and that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They'll set up to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Colts are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. They'll run. It's Gibson. Shreds him with a stiff arm. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
On 2nd and 9, Fulton. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Here's Fulton to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. To try here for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, Not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
They certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. There for the sack, B.J. Hill. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.